Noah. My name is Hillel Echo-Hawk, and today I am going to teach you how to make Pawnee blue corn mush with some blueberry, like a syrup, with honey. And I'm a member of the Pawnee Nation of Oklahoma, and I currently live in Seattle, Washington, and am the owner and operator of Birch Basket Catering. And I hope you have a good time watching this and learn something along the way. I started a small batch of the blue corn just because it takes a long time. It's kind of like what's now known as grits. This is the original grits, basically. And this is blue cornmeal. It's from the Pawnee Nation of Oklahoma. And it's hand harvested, it is hand planted, it is hand everything. It is done the traditional way, and it is amazing and it's beautiful. And if you look at the Pawnee Seed Preservation Project, you will find out more about it. But to start, you will start a boiling pot of water. You want 1 part of the corn and to 4 parts water. I have found that if you add just a little bit of water to the dry corn and get it to where it's like a dry sand, or sorry, wet sand. It looks like dry sand before. Then it's so much easier to mix once it's in the water. It doesn't like clump up. So let's get going just a little bit more. And then while that is starting, here we have some blueberries. Just got these from the store because it's kind of out of season. But wash them, you clean them, pick out any yuck ones. Add just a little bit of water, however much you want, really. This is all kind of eyeballing it. We're going by grandma standards, my grandma cooking standards. There's really not a whole lot of measurements in this cooking demo. I apologize. There's about 1/2 cup of blueberries to about a 1/4 cup of water. Now we're just going to let that go and a little bit. And with the corn, make sure you can see me. You want it to mix. Cheat it a little bit. We're starting it. It'll look really watery in the beginning. Don't add water. It'll thicken up. Let the blueberries and the blue corn. Just look at those colors together. It's so beautiful. Both of those come to a nice simmer. You gotta watch out for this because you gotta watch out for the splatter on this. It holds the heat in and will create these big air pockets and burst. So just watch out. That's why you gotta kind of keep stirring pretty often, and make sure it doesn't stick. So traditionally, like I said, this is a very traditional dish. There are many native tribes that use this dish for many different things. It can be sweet, it can be savory, it can be just plain water and corn. I really like it with honey or agave or maple syrup and a little bit of like berries of some sort. So that's how I'm showing you all how to do it. I had honey on hand, and I really like to not buy things that I don't need. So, and I like things to be natural. So if you have honey on hand, great, use that. If you have, some white sugar on hand, great, use that in moderation. Like everything, moderation. Once both of these gets cooked, for the berries, a few more minutes, cook it down a little bit more. Want the actual berries to get really, really soft and mushy. And the cornmeal is going to take the total process, so the total process is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes for the size, for this amount, I mean. And towards the end of that, I will put in the sweetener, because I don't want it to burn, With this, you can definitely try it you can put nuts on it, you can put the seeds. This is definitely a delicious, really, really delicious hot breakfast. It's very, very filling. It's very nutritious. It just makes you feel warm and comforted. When I make it, I feel it's very meditative for me to make it, because it's not just because I have to watch it, but I think about my ancestors. I think about how we still, like I said in the beginning, we plant by hand, we harvest by hand, we do all of the milling by hand. One of my auntie's houses, she holds all of this corn, and her house just smells like corn, and she just gives it out to the tribe. And it's something that I think is so beautiful, that even throughout all of the colonialism and throughout all of the genocide that has happened through all of our tribal nations and through my nation, that this is something that we still have. That the corn, my first mother in my tribe, this is my first mother. It holds us through, and I just think it's so beautiful, and it fills me with such joy, and I love it that I get to share it with you. And I truly hope that you get something, not that just doesn't taste good, but that also feeds your spirit out of this, because that's one of the things I want to do as a cook. Is I don't want to just feed your bellies, but through the food that I make, I really want to, through my spirit, feed your spirit. So I hope that you're getting that, as I'm just standing here stirring. So if you want to get fancy, if you want to get real creative or whatever, you can add in um, to either of these. Um, to the to but to the berries, you can add in, like thyme would be really delicious, or basil would be really delicious with it. Something like aromatic. Oh, and this is how runny you want it, or I should say how I like it. This is a very personal dish. Here's the final product. Yeah, it's delicious, and you can play around with it and practice your chefy swoosh. Um, get it all nice and artistic like, and just have fun, play with your food, and if you have extra, put it in your pancakes, put it in waffle batter, or put it in your um, you know, um, I don't know, figure out some other things you can put it in. Make like little fried up, make little like cracker type things, or something. Just have fun with it. Have fun with your food, and just enjoy eating. That's all I can say. Is just enjoy eating. That's what this should be about. It should be about enjoying your food, and it should be about enjoying who you're eating with, and being with people who you love. Um, I know that I have some family upstairs who want to enjoy this with me, but I don't know. I kind of just want to sit here and eat this without them, um, because it's really good. I probably should go upstairs and eat it with them. I'm gonna go eat it up there with them. Talk story. Always talk story when you're eating with people. It's better that way. All right. I just want to say thank you to the Frye Art Museum for asking me to be a part of this. And I hope everybody has a really wonderful day.